This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so yesterday there was some problem, and this problem is because of the new version that we are using. It has bugs and it takes time to actually load all the class files. Now, if you look at this is the upload that I was trying to do yesterday, and let me open it up. And this upload can be done if it is an input tag. It should be a button. It should be an input tag, and it should have a type whose value is equal to 5. This one. Then only you can use this upload file keyword. Okay, and here you have to give the address of that particular button. Okay, this button's address, XPath or CSS selector, and after that you have to give the path of the file that you want to upload. So I want to upload this particular file, something called as 1.txt. Okay, and I have to give the path, and you can take the path from here and just paste 1.txt slash 1.txt and put it out here. And when you run this, you will see that it is uploading now. So I don't know. It is very annoying that why does it take so much time to understand this particular problem with the version. I think takes time to upload the files, the classes and the jar files actually. But this is working fine. I tested it yesterday night. It will not click on Google choose file, but it will come up with that 1.txt coming out in this portion. You can see 1.txt is uploaded because when you upload something, if you are uploading something, what happens? So let's say I upload this 1.txt. This is what you see, right? The same thing you saw. I'll show it once more. Okay, and one more thing, if you look at this is, I can run it once more, then I'll show you. You will see how it gets uploaded. That's why the file name comes out here. It doesn't click on choose file. You can see that it has changed. That means it is uploaded right now. So this is the upload that you need to do when you have a button like this, which is created by the input tag with a type attribute value as file. Now, if you have this kind of stuff, then it is big easy. Then it is difficult. Which kind of stuff I'm speaking about? I'm speaking about this stuff that, for example, it is not a button. For example, it is not a button. Okay, let's open up this rediff mail. So when you click on write mail, this is not an element created by the input tag. This is a link. If it is not created by the input tag, inspect it. It is an anchor tag. So I cannot use the upload file. In this particular behavior, you have to use securely. And remember, I was getting understanding that why it is not removing the earlier version of securely that I was using. Go to settings out here, external libraries. I was not able to remove the earlier one, that is 2.0. Now I will not be able to remove this also, if you can see that. I wanted to show you all these things. Let's remove and say okay. It does not get removed because there's a bug out here. This problem is there with this version. So it gets removed. So I will show you a workaround which I generally will have. I waited for this workaround to happen. I was looking at that yesterday night. It will not delete it. You can see that. It should delete. Unable to remove. You can see that. It still remains out there. So what you need to do for that You have to close your Katalon, okay? And this is your project. This is your project, Katalon ID. So inside this Katalon project, this is the project name that I had given. Inside this, there will be drivers. You can directly remove from here. Sorry, remove from here. And when you open this up, now if you go to your projects and settings, you will be able to see in your external libraries this is removed. So let me add it once more because I want to use this one, and say okay. It updates the class path. It has to be present in the class path for Catalan to work with the classes and methods. Okay. The next thing that I want to do, this kind of attachment is required for elements which are not created by the input tag, which doesn't have a type is equal to file. So this is what I was working with, if you remember it. Okay. So what you need to do is that you got to basically mm, let me delete this. What you need to do is that when you have you are using external jar files like this, like securely, create a keyword based. This is the keyword based that I have already created in the keywords part. It's called as com.helper.securely. Inside this is the group file, file upload securely. You can see that. And here I have created two keywords. One is image edit box. This is nothing but you will you will have two private variables, global variables, pattern class and screen classes, reference variable P1 and S1 respectively. Pattern class is basically used to give the image path, and screen class is basically used to do actions with the image locating strategy. So this is one of the methods, image edit box securely. Passed on the parameter called as path, image name, and type data. So path will be the path of the image. Then it will basically concatenate the image name. And data means whatever is the data that you want to type in. So pattern class will be used to give the path followed by the image name. Okay. And the screen class will be used to type on that P1 with the type data that you give out here when you use this particular keyword.
Hello,
Next
Kaushik.
is the other keyword. This is for working with the button. Because if you
Kaushik,
look
can
at,
you hear me?
it has a behavior of edit box and a button, right? So the behavior of this has to be understood very clearly, that it is opening up in open state or closed state, maximum state or minimized state. We'll see that anyways. But the images are kept somewhere.
Hello, Kaushik.
Yeah,
Yeah, this keyword you have written, right?
yeah.
That we should create now.
You have to create this, which I
Hello.
have created. Able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So this what you have clicked on this keyword and file upload security groovy, all these things we should only create it, right?
Yeah, you have to create it. First, what you need to do is that you have to go to keywords, create a package.
Mm-hmm.
This is the package name. Inside the package, you have to create the file, keyword file.
Okay.
Okay. After that, you have to create this keyword. These are user-defined keywords. And the user-defined
Okay.
keywords are basically used to work with third-party jar files like securely. Because you cannot upload a file which is not created by the input tag, you know, by the anchor tag. You have to use securely for that. So here is one
Acha,
particular.
this code.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Tell
Yeah,
me.
this code will be same even if I want to use in my application.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Remains constant.
The same code, right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
Okay, Kaushik.
ultimately, whenever you click on any of the attachments, it is going to have this. pop-up only. You have to do an edit and then click
Mm-hmm.
out.
Okay.
That is what you need to do. So that is why these two keywords I have created. What is called an image edit box securely. That to give the path of the image where the edit box image is kept. Then the name of the image in that path. Okay. And the data that you want to type on that edit box. So pattern class is basically used to keep the image path with the image name. The screen class is used to type on that particular image represented by P1 and whatever data you want to type on the edit box. Another user-defined keyword is image button security. That means this is basically used to work with buttons. You have to give the path where you have kept the image of the button, the name of the image, and you use the pattern class to define the path of the incomplete image along with the path and image name. Then the screen class again is used to click on that P1, click on that image represented by P1. So this keyword has to be used, created. And remember, whenever you is using a third-party API, always good to create in the keyword section. This will be a separate section by itself. It is always good to create a keyword like this separately for the third-party jar files that you are using. Once you have created it, you can go out here. The first thing that you need to do is that you have to click on the attachment. The clicking is not happening. That is the problem again. If you look at the click is not happening. This click is happening, sorry. This click is happening. So it will click on the attachment whose address is defined out here. Then there's a delay of 10 seconds and then you can call your custom keywords. And which custom keyword? First you have to, if you click on this attachment, first you have to type. So for typing, the keyword that I have defined is, if you look at securely image edit box. Okay. And then I can give a delay. I'll give a delay of 5 seconds. Now the question is that if you call this particular, keyword, there are parameters needs to be passed. First, the path of the image. Where have you passed the path? So where is the image kept? So the image is kept somewhere out here. Uh, where did I keep it? Katalon IDE securely image. This is why I kept it. So this is the path I need to give. So give the path until securely folder. So this has to be given out here in your first parameter. And then what is the image name? What image name you have given? The image name is, where is the image? This is the image name. Properties, file name.png. Control C, give the image name out here. Give the full image name, file name.png. So this path and this image name will be concatenated based on the keyword that you have created. And then what data that you want to type in? What do you want to upload, for example? So I want to upload this, for example, I want to go to the desktop. I want to upload the same, let's say 1.txt or anything, doc. So take the path of this also. Take the path of this. Say, okay, what is the file name? Doc2.docs. So go out here, dot two, doc2 dot docx docs. I hope that is the file name. Yeah, doc2.docs. This is what I want to type. So when you type it, fine, done. Then after that, now the custom path, custom keyword should come down. What are these? Delete. After this, it should come. Add custom keyword image button. Okay. And has the button part been totally created? That is the question. We have to give the, you don't have to type any data, just give the image path. Remove this and then add. Yeah. You have to give the path of the image. Again, the image is kept out in your desktop. Katalon, this image. And the name of the image is open.png. Go to properties, take up the path. Give the path out here. And then the image name is open.png. Done. And then you can use securely. I hope it works now. Work on Chrome. Hmm. Whole path. Katalon. Okay. Where it has failed. Let's look at the log viewer. Find failed. Securely file name. Securely file name, how it is? Securely slash file name, right? Oh, ho, ho, ho. My mistake. Okay. Concatenate with colon, then backward slash, and then that. Okay. That's why. If you look at it is securely slash file name. This double forward slash backward slash will act as a escape sequence. Will take slash now. So that is why the mistake was coming. Save it. Now it should work. So everything is fine. That concatenation problem was there. One minute, there's a client call. So I hope it has not failed. Now where is the failure mode? Okay. Okay, better that I gave the image path. I pass on this image path out here. Instead of two, I can give one image path. Save it. Complete image path can be given. Properties. What is the name of the image? File name. File FNN capital. And have to get the path of the file also, right? I'll give the same path. Copy and go out here. Here I have to give the second parameter, the file that I want to upload. Write it down, man. Yes, done. You should click now and open. Yes, it has done. One.txt has been uploaded. This is how you can work with attachments which are not created by the input tag. Okay. So you have to use this keywords to work with all those attachments which are not created by the input tag. Okay, you can use this because anyway I'm be sending you the code. Okay. Okay. Next agenda is basically how to write down your test suits. If you look at,
Hello, Kaushik. Are you able to hear me?
yeah,
You just told us now how to upload without an input tag. What if we have to upload within an input tag then?
input tag, that means you have to use this one. Input tag with type is equal to text. This one I've shown you. The script.
Hello,
This is
Kaushik.
important related to input tag.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Only thing is the link wherein we upload, right? Can you just repeat it once again? The flow, just a flow, apart from code. Can you hear me, Kaushik?
Yeah, I can hear you. What did you say?
Yeah, we just want to see the flow of upload function, except code, the code which you have written right in keyword. Apart from
Yeah.
that, you just show the web elements how you are. Just click on TC attachment. TC attachment. Yeah, here we just want to see the flow once.
The flow is something like this. The flow is that you have to start with the login page. You have to go to the login page, give you a username, give you a password, click on go. Then until go it is there. Set text encrypted, go button is there. Then delay, verify the text. This text, hi. This part will be different name for different people. So I'm using regular expression for verification. Hi, whatever it is, it will be taken. That is a regular expression verification. If it verifies, well and good. If it doesn't verify, it will stop the execution. It has verified, and it will click on right mail link. It is going to click on right mail link. And then it is clicking on attachment. And then with securely script is going to type and then click on open button with the securely script. The typing is with securely, open with securely. Is it clear? So this is how the script looks like. I will send you the scripts, whatever I've called. I'll send you the whole project. I've been sending you, right?
1000. Hello.
Yeah.
You're paused, Kaushik, because you're not telling anything.
Oh, no, I thought you were looking at the codes.
No, we were done long back.
Okay. Then I can show you the other part. Test suite creation, skipping of your test from test suite. This I will show you one by one. Now, if you want to create a test suite, let's say I want to create a test suite of these two test cases. Okay, so I need to go to the test suite folder, right click, go create a folder or create a test suite rather. I can give a folder also, let's say upload folder, and inside the folder you can create a test suite. I'll call that file upload suite. Suite is a collection of test cases. So in this file upload suite, you can add up the uh, test cases that you want to keep it. So I want to keep this and this. Add and continue. Okay. It is attached two times. So let me delete this. Okay. And now if you look at this is all these both are ticked. So this is how you create your test suits. This is part of your curriculum that you need to know how to create and execute your test suite. Now when you execute this test suite, okay, you will see that it is executing both these test cases. So you can go to the execution mode and click on a new session and start executing this. First it is to execute the upload one and then the attachment with securely. Upload one is this. Uploaded and closed. Now it is now doing the attachment one in rediff mail. Done. It has executed based on the fact that what test case is there first. If I want to execute the attachment first, just put it above, and the execution will happen based on that. You will see the attachment is happening first. Let me close this. Let me close this also. Okay, one thing that I need to have in both these test cases is closure of the browser. and that gets reflected in your. Let me close everything. I'll open up this suit. Now this is going to. I want to run the attachment first, right? And then the upload. You can just move it like this, and save. You can control the execution like this. Which test case you want to run first. Then the next will run. This is how you can create a test suite and execute what you want to execute first. Right. And next thing that I want to show is how to skip a test case. If you want to skip a test case, you can go to your Katalon. This is a test suite. You want to skip this one. Uncheck this. Uncheck it and run it. Attachment I had skipped, right? So why is that happening? Tremendous bug is there in this. Attachment. I want to run only this. This is unchecked. I'll have to save it first. Stop the execution. I've unchecked this and this is checked. So only the upload one will happen. Let's see. Yeah, only the upload should happen. Yeah, only the upload is happening. I did not check it. And it was not unchecked properly. It is not a bug. My problem. Okay. Next, you want to see configuration retry for failed test cases. You want to retry for failed test cases. Now, I should have a failure. So, configure retry for failed test cases, right? Upload folder. So how many times you want to retry for the saved failed test cases? So you have to fail the test case first. Execution information. You can see. If you expand it, you will see how many times you want to retry for the failed test cases. You can do this. Plus, you can also implicit timeout. Also, you can define out here. Use default implicit timeout. or you define the timeout as you wish to. I want to give 10 seconds. And whatever is the if I want to use 10 seconds as the implicit timeout, you can define it out here. If you want to use a default one, you can use default. And mail recipient, you can basically on failure the report will be sent. So you have to add the mail recipient. You can add the email, uh, and for that you have to also configure the mailing SMTP server. I think you need to go to settings out here and email. You have to set up the uh, process out here. Okay, SMTP server has to be given port number of SMTP, username, password, protocol if you are using SSL or TLS. This will be done by admin guys. And you have defined the recipient CC and BCT. Once you do that, then you can add the recipient out here. On failure, the email will be sent to that particular person. You can do that, and you can retry on failure. Now, where should I show your failure? I can show you a failure out here. So I will open up the test case. This is the upload test case, right? I'll have to fail it somewhere. Where should I fail? Okay, I'll give a wrong address. I've given some XPath out here, right? Instead of that, what I will do, I will give a wrong address. I remove D, right? I will save it, and it will fail. It will fail at this point. It will not upload that one.txt. So what I intend to do is for that. What I intend to do is that uh, this should be reflected out here also. Now this will basically fail. Okay, this will fail. At that point, upload will not happen. So how many times you want to retry? Retry it 2 times for failed test case only. So this is what is defined by configure retry for failed test case. And on failure, if you set up the mail settings that I've showed you, add the mail, it will send the mail on failure. So I can run this suit right now. It will retry 2 times automatically, but it will fail. It will fail out here, you can see. Wait for the element to be visible, clickable and all. It is again running, you can see. Automatically it is running. I'm not doing anything. Because you have given retry 2 times on failure. So it will fail, again it will try once more. So totally 2 times it will retry after it is failing. This is done under the fact that you know that your script is not a problem. The problem is with the application. That is why you can retry on failure. If your script has a problem, then you should not use this. Then it is stupid to use this. If your application has a problem, your scripting is perfect, then you can use this retry on failure. But anyway, this will work fine. So again, it will fail again out here. Again, it will run. And after retry, report generation. It will again run. Retry 2 times, it is running the second time. It will again fail, right? So I will stop it. Why to run it? And let me go to this upload part and change this address. Now this will work. So next is your report generation. How do you generate a report? Now you cannot, so this is the test case. For test cases, you will not get report. But when you run it as a suit, so let's run it as a suit, you will get a report. So when you run it as a suit, then only you can get reports. 1 minute call there is. Okay. So next part is I was telling you about the reporting part. So reporting part is kind of you can't get reports of the test cases that you have written down until now, until unless you create a test suite. It is only for the test suite that you will get reports. So first I have to run this suite. So let me include this also. I hope it is included. Now it is included. Save it and then run it because I need to show you the report, right? So report generation is only possible for the test suites that you are creating. So once it is done, it is telling you that the console result is telling you that everything has passed and all. It's a end of the test suite. It is showing you. Fine. Now where do you get the reports? You need to go down. Uh, Test cases plugin console. Data files, checkpoints, keywords. Properties. Okay. Okay. If you so let me go out here to your desktop. Katalon ID project bin driver settings. Test suits upload folder. I'll suit. Reports. So you will see that the report is coming 1911. This is the report. I have run this too many times. So the upload folder, execution. Okay, why is the report section not been seen? Katalon reports, bin reports, plugins. Okay. So this is in the reporting section also. You can see that take screenshot when the execution failed. So when the execution fails, it will take a screenshot. And enable video recorder also. If you want to have a video recorder during execution, that is also possible. But why don't I see the report section? Because this is completely kind of opposite. Plugins include keywords, data files, test suits. This is the global desktop. This is where the reports are. Get Katalon RTX 5 web. Absolutely remove it. Search for reports. Katalon help. Anyway, we'll see the reports later on. Enabling and disabling a test step is possible also. For example, test steps are present in the test case that I'll show you, then you can see later on. So, for example, file upload, this particular test case. Okay. I want to disable the verification. Right click, disable it. It will not verify. Simple. I will disable the verification for the text. Disable it. So when I disable it, what will happen? They will be skipped. They will be skipped. These test steps will be skipped. That is what will happen. See, if you run this, you will see that it is skipping it. It will not verify the text and the verify the text out here, neither they verify the text out here. What text it will not verify? If you want to see that, it will not verify the don't have a read email type ID. False. It will not verify it. It will not verify this portion also with the regular expression that I have used. Regular expression. This will not be verified. Simple. Generally, don't disable the main step. For verifications that you are doing, or for the delay, implicit delay that you are using, or delay that you are using, you can disable those steps. And you can enable also. And after disabling and enabling whatever you want to do from the test step part, then go to the test suite and run it. In the suite behavior also, it will have the disabled states of the test steps. Okay. We'll see the report later. And if you want to enable it, right click and disable, enable it. Here also enable it. That's part of how do you basically disable, enable test steps. Reusing the session for debugging the failed test. This is kind of, I'll show you. For example, I will fail this. I will remove the ID. This will fail. The verification will fail out here. Okay, let's run this. Where it is failing, don't have an email ID or something is there. Let me log out and show it to you. Don't have a primitive ID. This verification is on the landing page. I've removed ID. Obviously, the verification will fail. On failing the verification, what will happen? This will stop out here. So what I can do, I'll show you. This is where it will be a failure. It has failed. Now, if you look at failure, but the browser is still open, that means the session is still maintained. So what you can do is that you can rectify this. You can rectify this, make it as ID. Session should be maintained. Session maintained means you will see that this is still open. You rectify this, save it, and from here you will see this is enabled. Run from here. If you want to run from here, the state of the application should be same. You should see this read if don't have a read email ID. So you can go and run from here. This is enabled. Run from here is enabled if the session is maintained. So if the session is maintained, it is in the same state, in the same page where you have this particular word. So what you can do, you can directly run from here. Verified text, it is starting from here, you can see that. It will pass now. It will click out the rest of the parts, you can see. So this is what you mean by reusing the session for debugging the failed test. And running the test in parallel. Running the test in parallel means if you want to run the test in parallel, it is not that you can run the test cases parallelly. You have to first have a suit collection. Suit collection means a collection of suits. Then you can run it sequentially or parallelly. Here also, if you look at, you have created a test suite, file upload test suite. This is also not possible. You cannot, it is not possible to, what is the failure has happened because I am not in this state. Fine, that's fine. Okay, this is a suit. but the suit doesn't have any strategy to run the suit sequentially or parallelly. You need to have a collection of suits. Collection of suit means more than one suit. This is one file upload suit, and I will create one more folder. I'll call this as what is this Gmail test case? Send mail, right? So I'll create one more folder in the suit. So I'll basically say Gmail suit. And I'll add this particular okay. I'll call this as Gmail suit only. Now to add the Gmail test case, all the test cases inside it will be added and save it. Now you can run these two suits parallelly or sequentially. How to do that? Right click, go to suit collection. So I'll call this as new suit collection only. Okay, and in this I can add the test suits. These two test suits I will add. And then you can execute the mode sequential parallelly. Okay, now it will run sequentially by default, and you can choose which suit you want to run first. You can also select which you can actually now skip the suit also. Skip this suit. Only this suit will run. You can skip this suit, or you can add both the suits and run it. Save it. Now you can also make this up and run. Execution behavior. Which one to run first? You can do that also. And you can choose sequentially to run or parallelly. If you want to run parallelly, you can click out here. Maximum concurrent instance is 8, not more than that. That means 8 parallel execution of suits can happen. You can decrease it. Maximum is 8, and you have to execute from where? Execute from this step. You can add, remove, move up, move down all those suits equally. The execution will happen parallelly right now. You will see that for Gmail suit and for file upload, two different Chrome browsers are opening. Execute. Please save before executing. Save it. You can see both are executing at the same time. This is read mail, that is Google. You can see. Just showing you, it will fail because I've moved the focus. Don't touch the focus. But why I did it? Because I wanted to show you that it is happening parallelly. You can see parallel execution of shoots. I'll close it. This you can find it out yourself only. If I want to run it sequentially, this will run first and then this will run. You can execute it from here. Save it. Execute from here. That is a sequential approach of running of your test suite collection. Test suite collection is a collection of test suits. You can choose which suit you want to skip. You want to run these test suits parallelly or sequentially is defined out here. And this is the upload shoot first. Now the Gmail suite is running sequentially. You can see that it has run this collection of test suits sequentially now. Okay, so this is the behavior of running the test suits in parallel. The report thing I'll show you tomorrow, but I don't know where is it present, what they have done with the report structure in the new version. First, let me find it out. Okay, any questions? Tomorrow we'll see failure handling and all these things, all test
No,
procedure and
Kaushik, we don't have any question. But Poonam still till now she hasn't sent us a video of yesterday.
okay. That's because I could not send it because I had an accident, so I had to go to the hospital.
Oh, okay, fine.
I'll send it.
Okay, fine. Bye.